And here we are, Monday morning. Still the long weekend over here, and I'm just checking to get my metro tickets for the week, for this week and hopefully next week. Let's go downstairs, see how much they are for this week and next week. I might as well get both of them for the 2 weeks, this week and next week. Let's head on down. And here we are, heading down to the main ticket area for the metro itself. It's not too bad. The problem is getting tickets properly and also getting the monthly pass at the same time. I'm going to see on either side, see how much it is, go from there. So it shouldn't be that long. Okay, it seems like the line up is going to be a little longer than I expected there. I'm going to take a look at the ticket things here. See if I can get it in a group. Hopefully it'll be a little bit cheaper. Let's take a look here. Okay, so I did get my tickets there. $56 for going in and going out for the next 2 weeks. So that's a good thing. So I'm already set to go as for tomorrow. So all I have to do is come down tomorrow here and use them. So I'm good as golden there. Now I don't have to worry about paying for tickets for the next 2 weeks. So that's a good sign. So let's head back upstairs and do some other things. I know I have to get one other little thing there for my father, which is his baguette from Maxi. And of course, I brought home not too long ago some Rice Krispies things there, and my father loves, and my mother likes too, so it's not so bad. And I'm heading back over there. So I'm not going to do the whole drive of getting over there, but at least you'll know where I'm doing for today. So that's a good sign. So let's head up there and get some last things done here, and then continue on at home. The fun of taking escalators. And here we go. That's a big distance to go from down there up over here. And you can imagine how the amount of walking I do to get to work these days. So the new place I'm going to is actually a company I used to work for. Well, not a company itself, but the office that I'm going to be heading to was a company I used to work for a long time ago, but it was in the same office. So that they're starting as of tomorrow, starting between 9 and 5 for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be a good thing for the training, and then after that, the hours might change a little bit from what hours will be needing me. So at least it'll be 40 hours a week at $19 an hour, which is a good sign. And that'll be fun to go for as of tomorrow. So let's go. Okay, so here we are today over at the metro station in Montmorency. Just got my tickets from the ticket counter. Finally got that for this week and next week. And $56 is not so bad for the thing there. At least I'll be able to get in without any problems, without seeing the people at the ticket counters for this week and next. The only thing is I have to worry then after that is to get my monthly pass, which is going to include the train, metro, and bus system, which is going to be $161, which is a fair amount for just the train system itself and all that. Hopefully with that there I'll be able to use that once I get it, and it'll be easier as well because I can either go in by train or by metro from here. So it won't be so much of a big bother afterwards, and it'll be good, hopefully. So we'll see from then. Let's go. Okay, so I'm over here at Maxi. I just came out from it, and everything is good. I had to get what I had to get from my parents, and I got my tickets and all that ready for next week. And I started to get these little bonus points cards there, like from Maxi and all that. So far I haven't received any points yet. Still have to go through those things there to see what to do on them. Those things can be beneficial at sometimes. It just depends on what and what to do with them. I'm going to take a look, and maybe I'm just misusing it wrong, because they say, oh, it's free, and they don't tell you how to use it properly until you actually go to their website. So I'm going to take a look at their website and take a look there, see what's happening. And as you can see, I have my little GPS here, trying to get the battery charged up while I'm using it. I'm going to go home and put that inside and put it on a cable, USB cable, to get the battery charged fully up for my computers at home. For the simple fact is that charging it while using it, it takes a little bit longer to bring it up to full power. You need to be running the car, I think, 2.5 hours with it running in order to charge up the battery properly to get a full charge on it. Cases like this would be great for long distances where you can charge the battery while you're using it and go to where you need to go. For something like this, I know for around where I live, it's not long enough of a charge to keep it that way. But I'm going to try to get it back up and running again, as it should. So it shouldn't take me that long to get it charged back up at home. The one thing I like about GPS is especially if you're going long distances within Canada and the US, it does help to find out the destination, because if you're not too familiar with the area, it does help out. Montreal and the surrounding areas I'm fairly familiar, but still it's the nuances of the destination where I'm going to. And especially if you're going from point to point, from within Montreal, you don't know all the side streets, then that's when it comes in handy. But even then, even when you do know the area, it's off by a little bit because it tries to give you the long way around of getting there. And if you know a faster way of getting to it, that there will cut down the time quite a bit. So still, for something like that, I tend to use it. I still use it from time to time for even close areas where I live, just for the fact is it's there. I don't trust it at 100% because GPSs tend to be a little bit off in going to and from going from one place to another, and they're good within a couple of feet. And most people try to rely. They say, don't trust it at 100%, which I totally agree. And cases like that, it's better off using your common sense in regards to it. And I know I use it quite a bit. And I even told my father one time when I went down with my father and my mother over to my brother's place in Toronto, it has helped me out quite a bit, and I got there a lot faster than they did. I know at one occasion when we were going down for my brother's wedding, my mother said, "Oh no, don't use it." They had the old maps there of the Toronto area, and they thought they were able to get there faster than I was. Guess what? I got there before they did, and they were running late because they took the wrong exit. I happened to use this, and I got to my brother's place first, and then I said, "Whoops! I put the wrong destination down in. I wanted to meet them down over at the hotel first, and then we go over to my brother's place. So that's something that my parents still are unsure of, and they're not technology inclined like I am, to use the technology to the benefit of myself or themselves. And even with my mom's phone, which she doesn't use as often as she should, which I keep telling her, use it, you'll get to know it, and you'll know how to access, even her cell phone. She still asks me to show her where to go to show the pictures on the screen. This is where I have to tell them, use the phone often, and start learning it. It makes things a lot easier. Like mine, I have an Android phone, and I use it quite heavily for, besides making calls, I have some video on it, and little odds and ends, and even a camera on it, for simple stuff. And it's only like a 2.4 megapixel on it, and now that does the job for simple pictures or simple video. Other videos, I'd rather use my trusty my camera here, like this Sony one that I'm using now for my video, where I can record up to 720p. Now for regular web stuff, I set it down to webs, which makes the files a lot smaller, and I can edit them down to a fairly nice size, depending on the amount of recordings I do. What I'm planning to do eventually is, if I do make small video that I'm going to be doing, like for small movies, yes, I'll be putting it into 720p, and then use my editor at home, which is Ubuntu Studios, and work it from there. So that way I'll be able to make actual recordings with it, which is going to be beneficial, I find, for that. Most people tend to use ones from Microsoft or one from Apple. I'm on the ways of not going with Apple or with Microsoft. I'm using Linux at home for my video editing, and knock on wood, it's been very good. Anyhow, so let's go back home. I got some stuff to get done there. Okay, ladies and gents, this is Monday the 18th. Finally got what I needed to get done at Montmorency for my tickets and all that. Went to get my father his bread for lunchtime, and what he likes to have as kind of like a dessert, which is the what you call it, not the Krispy Kremes. I keep thinking Krispy Kremes. I'm thinking donuts here. He was getting he wanted me to get some Rice Krispies, which I did get. I actually found them on my own not too long ago. It was actually in Max Inc. Company, as you saw earlier today, and I got them from there. Found because they had originally relocated the packages to another section of the store, and I was able to get them and get 2 packages of those as for backups for him and my mom, because they hadn't had Rice Krispies in a long time, and instead of making them at home, these are already pre-made and pre-packaged, and they're not that much as for calories and all that, and they're very small. So I had one myself a couple of days ago, which was not too bad. Tomorrow's a big day for me. I'm going to be heading into Montreal to start work at my new position at Whatta, and that's going to be good. So with that there, I'm going to actually do filming on the way in to get to where I'm going there, which is going to be nice. I'm going to check here. I'm going to check both going once with the metro going in directly, because I'm going to leave around, I'm going to get up around 5 o'clock in the morning and leave from there to go into Montreal. And I'm going to take a look to see how long it actually takes me from there, because I know with the metro system itself, depending on what time you leave, around 6:30, that's when everything starts piling up as for parking over there, because I know how bad parking is over there, and I'm going to get that done tomorrow morning. So that way I'm going to get there early enough, get my parking space, walk in, and go to work. and I'm supposed to be starting at 9 o'clock over at the new place there. And what's going to happen is I'm more likely going to not stop for lunch per se, or stop for breakfast, because I'm going to bring my breakfast with me. But I'm also going to prepare my breakfast and my lunch to go to work. And that way at least I have a breakfast to come in with, along with a cup of coffee, because I need my coffee in the morning. Otherwise I will look like one of those, like I like to say sometimes, a big teddy bear who just came out of hibernation and go into work. Because I know it's going to take some time for me to get into work in the mornings. I know when I was going over to Manulife, I used to take the train going in from there as well, from St. Therese. Since right now, the way I see it, I still do have some tickets to take the train in. I have about 6 tickets left, which is not so bad, which I can actually use still. And I got about 20 tickets as well to use the metro itself, going in and going back home. So that's not so bad either. So with that there, I can go via the metro itself directly, or take the train and then get off at Vendôme and then take Vendôme all the way in. I still like taking the train in, for the simple fact is it's less of a hassle, because it takes me about 5 minutes to get into St. Therese and go from there. So I'm going to actually take a look with both. If I do take the train coming in, it's about an hour's ride with the train, and then getting off at Vendôme, and then taking Vendôme over. And with that there, it's good because, for the simple fact, parking so close by to home, I wouldn't have to worry so much. And it's just a matter of getting getting off at the proper metro station and then going back home. Same thing with going in, so it's not so bad. I'm going to probably take, during the time where I'm going down, I'll probably alternate between train and the metro. So I might take the train coming in and going back home probably 2, maybe maximum 3 days a week, just for the simple fact because I like taking the train in. And also after the 2 weeks of training, see if I'm going to still start at the same time, or depending on the start time that they want me to come at, make my adjustments there. Because I know when I go for the new month, when I'm using the actual ticket, using the actual Opus card, I can make my arrangements to which one I want to go to. And I'm hoping that with this new position that I'm going to, that I can still take the train coming in, because for the simple fact, it'll be a lot easier for me to get home and to work. That there, I do know it's going to be better off for me, because I can take the metro, take the train coming in, and the rides are just as good. I find it a lot easier with the train coming in. Fine, I might take a little not longer per se, but I just enjoy taking the train coming in, because it makes it a lot easier for parking, and then taking the train in, and then going from the train to the metro, and then from the metro over to work. The one thing I like about the train is that it gives me a chance to actually read on the way in and on the way back home, and I can take at least a book with me, or my tablet, which I'm just recharging up to full state today, and be able to take that in and play some games on the way back in, or watch a movie as I go into work. So that's a bonus for me as well. So with this vlog for today, with the amount of work I did get done to get myself ready, and also do a small cleanup in my room, this is going to be a very short video. And I might still do a vlog during the week. It may be just on Friday or Saturday while I'm going to do the vlogging itself. For the simple fact is that it'll be easier for me to do those vlogs on the weekend than it is during the weekdays while I'm working. And it would be more enjoyable too, because it'll give me a chance to work on it during the week and then post it up on my YouTube channel and stuff like that, and it'll just be fun, and that'll make it a lot easier. Anyhow, with that being said, I keep saying that all the time in my vlogs. If you like my video, put the thumbs up. If you don't like my videos, put the thumbs down. If you're new, please add yourself, subscribe to my thing there. And not only that, if you want to put something down in the chat lines, please do. It'll make it more memorable. And if you have any questions, please put something down in the chats there as well, because it'll make it a lot easier. And I'll definitely reply back, because I love replying back to people in chat. So until then, folks, catch you guys later, and I'll see you then. Anyhow, so here we are. We're in the metro station. Just finally got off my place there. I started to go to my work, which is a good thing. Not that much of a problem in finding parking space at Whatta. Didn't want to take another photo shot going into it, so everybody knows where it's actually located at from the previous day there, as you had seen. So I'm actually back there at Square Victoria, OIC. So let's head upstairs and let's go have our breakfast, which I brought with me. So let's have some fun. Okay, just got up from, well, I'm almost at the entrance to head outside. Just taking a look back over there. Quite a big distance to walk just to get to the exit. I'm going to get a lot of exercise going to and from my new job here. It's a good thing. So I can imagine now going both ways, probably going to do about an hour's worth of walking per day. So that's not so bad. Let's head upstairs. Have some breakfast there. At least find a place to seat until 8:30 about. At least at another place, so I won't be so bothersome to anybody. It'll be great to have. Okay, here we go. Here I am outside of the industrial building. Just to let you know, right behind here, the camera itself, which I'm going to turn and pan over. That's the building. Holy cow, that's a huge building. I'm supposed to be entering just right up over there, right behind where you see that grate there. That's the main entrance where I'm supposed to go to. That's where my job is actually going to be held. The reason why I'm over here is because I have my breakfast, which is my Polish ham and cheese, and I have a large cup, big thermos of coffee. So that'll be my breakfast and all that. So that's what I'm having right now. I don't have to be in there until 8:45, where I have to meet somebody up from the main office there. So let's keep it busy. See, this is the building I'm supposed to be at, and there's the front door where I'm going to go in to start working. Nice place to work at. Nice interior as well. So that's what it looks like from the inside. The inside I'm going to take from the outside. I'm going to try to see what I can get on the inside here. Well, here we go. The end of the day. First day back on the job. And I can say this. I'm finished for the day. We only had one document to read it. It's like, oh yeah, it's going to take us all day to read it. And one meeting to start off with. Anyhow. Got to come back tomorrow. It's going to be like this for the rest of the week. 9 to 5 for at least training, and they're preparing some things for us to see at the same time for the position I'm holding out here. They're probably going to be putting our group, which is a total of 6 people, half and half. There will be 3 that will be working evening shift, and another 3 that's going to be working day shift as floor walkers to help at the different sites, so they can get everything rolling perfectly for Desjardins. So as of now, I'm going to head home. Instead of going back up over there, which I did this morning coming in, I'm going to go down the opposite way. Down that way. Right over there. And go from the metro station over there. I don't want to walk uphill, I'm going to walk downhill. And that's being just pure lazy for Tuesday afternoon. Anyhow, let's go take a look. And I might interweave in there going down, so let's take a look. Anyhow, so here we are inside. This is probably one place where I had an interview for another position somewhere else, and I'm going to go down to the subway station, or the metro station I should say. Over here we call it the metro. Some people call it the subway. In the United States they call it a subway. Here they call it the metro. Why? I don't know. That's just the way it is. Anyhow. So let's head down and have a nice little rest. So let's head down into it. Nice little walk. Does the body good. Makes me lose weight the way I want it. Here we go. And here we go going down. So far I can't complain. Being the first day on the job and doing what we have to do, it's okay. But one of the guys that I was working with just pitch. What can you do? This is the way they have to do it. This is the way they want to do it. You got to do what they got to do. It's that simple. I'm not the one who argues. I'm not the one who sets it up. Every company is different. They should know that. Even I know that. And that's why I keep it as it is. Plain and simple. Gotta keep it easy. That's the way it has to be done. Anyhow. We're almost there. There we are. Let's see where this leads to. And there we are. Nice long walk, or nice going down the escalators. Let's head in. I'm going to just cut here for a few moments to get down to the subway floor. So I'll be back. Anyhow, it looks like fairly busy. I'm going to wait until the next one comes. It'll be a lot easier afterwards. I can find a seat. Bear with me. I'll be probably doing another one when I reach over to Montmorency. So I'll be back. So we'll be able to do what we need to do. In case you're wondering what that looks over there, that there is kind of like a screenshot of when the next metro is coming in our way here over to Montmorency. So I don't know if you can see that, but they should be coming every 2 minutes or so in regards to something like this. So that way you have an idea of what's actually happening with the metro stations. They come every couple of minutes during rush hour. When it's quieter, it's usually 7 to 8 minutes. Let's wait for the other one to come. Well, that was a big shocker. It was a can of sardines going all the way over to Montmorency right here, right now. Yeah. Over there is still full, over there is still empty. Well, the fun part is going to be getting to go upstairs, and that's going to be fun getting out in the parking lot, and some extra walking. I got a feeling I'm going to be over 40 minutes of walking time today. Anyhow, that's a good sign anyhow. At least I'm getting exercise. Let's go upstairs. Here's a rarity for you folks. Both tracks are now filled. I'm actually upstairs on the second, heading upstairs to go upstairs to the garage and outside. Just want to show you guys what's actually happening here when one leaves and the other one will actually go around. The one you see on your right hand side is actually going to the back where it can actually change tracks. This guy here is going to head back into Montreal in a few moments. So you'll see by the amount of sounds here, it's just actually going out. Just got a signal so you can actually read. And going to the back there. See now what you see in the back over there is the actual
subway train or subway cars ready to go switch over. We call them metros over here. Now I think he's going to get the okay soon enough to switch tracks. So just bear with me here. Sorry about the zoom here. It's not focusing in properly as it should. But within the next few moments you'll see he's actually going to move forward and switch over. Here we go. Here we go. See, now he's actually switching tracks, coming over into the left hand side, going back to Montreal. And the sparks you see on occasion there, that's actually switching from one rail to the other. So as it leaves one, it connects with the other one. There we go. There we go. Now he's actually on the left hand side. And within the next few moments, another one's going to come in on the right hand side, and this guy's going to leave again. But I'm not going to stick around for that one there. So I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up and see what it looks like. Yay! And here we are on the other side. We were just right over there. So let's head back. Let's go up before it gets blocked again. Everybody's rushing to get to the trains. There we go. I'm staying put. Isn't it fun going on subway stations? I swear to God. I like going on them once in a while when it's not so bad, but today at 5 o'clock it's kind of bad. Yeah. I think next time around, I think maybe on a Friday, I'll take the train in. It'll be a little bit easier and not so stressful. Anyhow, let's head take a look up. My God, it's still beautiful outside. And it's not even dark yet. Wait until autumn starts coming around. We'll start seeing the darkness then about this time. That's half the fun too, coming in during the winter time. And yeah, here we are. That's the fun. And it's empty over there too. Anyhow, that's my trip of the day, including for yesterday. Anyhow, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.